Observe from West Tip, the horse who started favourite for last year's Grand National. Look how wide they're going at the first turn. Earls Brig is on the inside, Combi on the outside with Latch. The last two are Ditch, taking a grip as he so often does, as he did in the King George. And last of the 7 is Forgive and Forget. But settling under good restraint for Mark Dwyer. And Mark, of course, using totally contrasting tactics to those that he employed on Humberside Lady in the last, in which he made every yard of the running almost. Facing up to the first of the 18 fences with Observe, the leader, from West Tip and Combi as they fly it. Then Earls Brig, who jumped it a bit steep. Latch jumped it particularly well, and those 5 are clear from Ditch and Forgive and Forget. Humberside Lady now just about universally favourite for the Schweppes as they jump the second there. And all jumped it well. Observe, the leader from Combi on the outside of West Tip. Then Earls Brig is in 4th. Then Latch, and the last 2 are Ditch and Forgive and Forget as they jump the 3rd. Observe, Combi, Earls Brig, and Observe made a bad mistake at that one. West Tip behind those, and Latch, and the last 2 are Ditch and Forgive and Forget. This is the 4th, and Combi led over that one. Observe's dropped right back, in fact. Combi from West Tip and Earls Brig, then Latch and Observe in 5th place, then Ditch and Forgive and Forget as they face up to the 5th, which is also the first ditch. Combi got a little bit close to it. West Tip jumped it in 2nd, then Earls Brig 3rd, and Latch jumped it particularly well up on the outside, jumped its way into 2nd place on the outside, then Observe, and then Ditch and Forgive and Forget at the back as they take the left-hand turn at the top end of the course. Combi, the bottom weight, the leader from Earls Brig rather, and Latch, then West Tip behind that, then a gap back to Observe and Ditch, and last of all is Forgive and Forget as they sweep into the straight for the first time. Closely bunched, the leaders. Earls Brig with the sash on the inside, Combi and Latch on this side. And Combi just led over that one, and all 7 on their feet as they come to the 7th fence. Combi racing towards the stand side with Latch. In the centre is West Tip. On the far side with the sash is Earls Brig. Just tracking those is Observe right on the inside with Jimmy Duggan, and then Ditch and Forgive and Forget as they jump that one. Forgive and Forget over it in last place, but travelling very sweetly indeed as they run down to what will be the last fence next time round. Earls Brig now the leader from Latch and Combi and West Tip and Observe. And Latch, in fact, landed fractionally in front of that one. Latch with his white face, the SGB winner. Earls Brig on the far side. Tracking these are Combi, West Tip and Observe almost in line. Then Ditch, and last of all Forgive and Forget as they jump the 2nd ditch. And Earls Brig jumps it really big, but Latch just fractionally led him over it. Latch from Earls Brig, West Tip, Observe, Combi, Ditch and Forgive and Forget as they jump the water. Latch over it, stood right back at it. From Earls Ditch over in 2nd, Combi 3rd. 4th is West Tip, then Observe, and the last 2, Ditch and Forgive and Forget as they sweep out into the country with a circuit left to go. Latch, whose rider, Richard Rowe, thought he might be a little bit right-handed after he ran at Newbury first time, but he's handling this track well enough today, and he leads by 2 or 3 lengths, and he's going very sweetly. Earls Brig with Phil Tuck up in 2nd. Observe is 3rd. Then West Tip with Richard Dunwoody. Behind him is Combi, then Ditch, whose rider, Colin Brown, still taking a pull at him, and Mark Dwyer quite content to be in last place of the 7. So no cards thrown yet down on the table as they jump the 11th, and what a jump by the leader. Brilliant jump by Latch, and a mistake there by West Tip at the back of the field, but Latch leads by 4 lengths from Earls Brig in 2nd, Observe is 3rd, Combi is next, then West Tip and Ditch and Forgive and Forget as they jump the 12th. And all jumped that well with Latch bowling along in front. 4 lengths clear from Earls Brig in 2nd, then Observe and West Tip, then Forgive and Forget getting a little bit closer with Ditch as they jump the 6th last, and Combi's dropped back to last now. Latch still the leader over that one. Latch with his clear lead of 4 lengths over Earls Brig in 2nd. In third is Observe. Then comes West Tip and Forgive and Forget getting a little bit closer as they jump the fifth last there and race up to the last open ditch with Richard Rowe with a clear lead on Latch, but Earls Brig getting a little bit closer on the inside as they come to the ditch. Observe is in third place and Forgive and Forget closer, and the two leaders just both a little bit close at that one. But all seven runners over it, and Latch leads as they race round the top turn with 5.5 furlongs left to go, and come by getting a little bit behind, and so is West Tip, but the other five are in with a chance still. Latch by 3 lengths from Earls Brig. Coombs Ditch has moved into third. Forgive and Forget travelling really sweetly in fourth, and behind that is Observe as they swing left-handed into the straight with 3 fences left to jump. Latch with a clear lead. Earls Brig is in second. Coombs Ditch coming over towards the stand side. The Gold Cup winner's getting closer as Latch leads over that one. Coombs Ditch looks the danger on the stand side as they come with 2 fences left to jump. Latch from Coombs Ditch, Forgive and Forget, Earls Brig and Observe, and these 5 are clear as they come down towards the second last fence. And it's Latch who's led for the last 2 miles of the race. Latch and goes through that one. Forgive and Forget on the far side, Coombs Ditch on the stand side, and these 3 drawing clear from Earls Brig as they race down towards the last. Latch in the centre, Forgive and Forget on the far side, Coombs Ditch on the stand side, and these 3 almost in line as they come to the last fence in the Peter Marsh chase. At the last, Latch over, Forgive and Forget over in second. Over in third is Coombs Ditch on the long run in, over 400 yards to run. It's Latch. Here comes Coombs Ditch on the stand side. Forgive and Forget looks beaten, but he's battling on. Latch, Coombs Ditch on the stand side, 150 yards to run. It's Latch holding on from Coombs Ditch. Coombs Ditch coming on the stand side to lead. Coombs Ditch going away in the last 50 yards of the race. 25 yards to run. Coombs Ditch wins it. Latch is second. Earls Brig gets up to be third. Forgive and Forget is fourth. Observe is fifth. The other 2 are a long way behind. A marvellous race for the Peter Marsh chase, with the result a win for number 2, Coombs Ditch, ridden by Colin Brown. Second, number 5, Latch, ridden by Richard Rowe. And third, number 3, Earls Brig, ridden by Phil Tuck. The 4th horse, Forgive and Forget, at the end of a dramatic race over 3 miles and 18 fences. A beautiful ride by Colin Brown, held up until the last 150 yards of the race.